In order to add our new theater document type to our studio, we'll have to add new schema to our Sanity codebase. So let's head over to our IDE and get started. First, we'll navigate to the schema types directory and create a new file. Let's call it theater.ts. Next, we'll import a couple of methods we'll need from the Sanity package: define type and define field. These helper functions are optional, but helpful as they allow for better implementation of autocomplete in most IDEs. As their names imply, you use each function to wrap your definitions for documents and fields, respectively. Next, let's create our export, which will be the default for this file. The define type method accepts an object that requires a name, a type, and a fields key. So let's set that up. For the purpose of this video, we'll just add a name field. This is where our users will supply the name of their theater. So for the name property, we'll call it name. We have type. Here we'll use one of Sanity's primitive types, string. And this time, let's add a title so it's more clear to the user what they're actually adding. We'll call it theater name. Sanity has several primitive field types out of the box ready for use in our Sanity UI. For more information on these, you can visit their schema documentation. I'll provide a link to that in the description below. And that's it for our document type, folks. Super simple and quick. Now let's wire it up to our CMS. For that, we'll need to open the index.ts file and import our new document type. Once it's imported, we can add it to the schema types array, and that's it. We've officially created our first Sanity document type. Great work. Now let's start our local sandbox and take a look at this in the browser. And there it is, folks. Our very first document type has been added successfully. If we click into it, we can hit this little plus icon here to create our first theater. And there's our theater name field. We gave it a different label using that title key. Let's just add some data and save that to make sure everything works as expected. And it works. Great job.